The trade shows and conferences can be a great way to find prospects for your solutions. Let's take a look at what this costs. Say a trade show that you're about to exhibit at or a conference that you're going to go to costs $10,000 to sponsor. So that's your upfront fee just to be there. Then you have costs to get there. You have, let's say, 2 reps. Let's say it's a 2-day conference. You send 2 people. $500 round trip airfare for each one, so that's $1,000. Then maybe a hotel is about $250 a night. So 2 nights, 2 people, that's another $1,000. Then you have salaries, other expenses like meals and so on. So let's say that that's $4,000. So now for a 2-day conference, let's say you have 7 hours per day on the floor. That's a total of 14 hours. So divide $14,000 as your cash upfront investment by 14 hours, and you get the cost it's going to be per hour, $1,000 per hour for your company to be at that trade show. That works out to about $17 per minute. It's not cheap. Translate this into the cost of a conversation. Presume a conversation is about 5 minutes long. So regardless of whether you're talking to somebody who's a prospect that's a really good qualified lead or somebody who just wanted to stop by and they're chatty and they want to speak with you, 5 minutes of that conversation is going to be about $100, probably more if your costs are higher for sponsoring the booth or if you don't have as much floor time, that kind of thing. So whether you're talking to a prospect that's a really good qualified lead, or somebody who's just talking, or even a customer who just stopped by to say hello, that's costing you money. So now what you have to do to make sure that you're using your time efficiently is to pre-qualify somebody. So as they're walking by, ask them a quick pre-qualification question that determines whether you should have a follow-up. And then if that looks like there's promise there, bring them into the booth by stepping into the booth onto your carpet and then start having an additional conversation with them. So ask additional qualifying questions so that you can determine whether there is a potential there. And if so, figure out what your next steps should be. You want to set up a follow-up, set up a meeting, schedule a demo, send them some material, whatever that is, schedule that. And then get them out of the booth. This is the most important part, is to get them out of the booth. Remember, it's costing you $100 for every 5-minute conversation. 10-minute conversation, $200 or more. So use your time efficiently.